got steak bake on me. Good morning and welcome to cloudy Essex. Today is very exciting because I'm about to do something that I've wanted to do since I bought my car a year and a half ago. I'm gonna get the wheels refurbished. For those of you who don't know, I've got a 2005 VW Golf GTI, a Mk5, and I love my car. It drives well, it's mechanically sound, it looks really scruffy. The outside appearance really lets the car down, and I think 80% of that scruffiness at least comes from the state that my diamond cut Monza wheels are in. They are moldy. My wheels look like a lasagna that got left in the fridge for a year. My wheels look like the previous owner found them at the bottom of the ocean on a fishing trip and was like, they're going on. So we're gonna get them fixed today. And while I'm here today, I thought it might be useful if I made a quick video talking a little bit about how wheel refurbishment actually works, because it can be a little bit confusing if you're not clued up on this stuff. There's two main methods, diamond cutting and powder coating. So I'm going to talk a bit today about how each one works, the pros and cons of each method, why I've chosen to do mine, the way I've chosen to do them, and then obviously we'll do a nice before and after of my wheels once they've been freshly refurbished. So let's get down to the shop and crack on. Right, I've just arrived at Just Wheel Repair in Essex. These guys came very highly recommended. And before I go in, I just want to show you why we're here today. Oh my goodness, look at the state of my wheels. So this is what's known as white worm. The thing about diamond cut wheels is it's kind of bare metal covered in a protective lacquer. And as soon as the lacquer gets damaged because you curb it or because it gets old, moisture gets underneath, and then you get this lovely moldy situation that's going on here. This one is really bad. You can see it's affected all of my wheels. And because on the Monza wheel the entire surface is diamond cut, there's a lot of room. A lot of the time when you see a diamond cut wheel, it's just the rim or the edge of the rim that's diamond cut and the rest is regular powder coated. But no, this is an entirely diamond cut wheel except for the inserts, and that's why it's gone so horribly wrong. Right, I'm gonna head into the shop now and have a look at how all of this works and film all of the machines doing their job. It is quite loud in there because, you know, lathes and stuff. So actually what I'm going to do is very quickly switch to voiceover and explain to you that way how this process works, and then we'll come back here. So voiceover, go. Alrighty, here's my very quick and simple explanation of two of the most popular methods of wheel refurbishing. Let's start with powder coating. First, the wheels are stripped down to bare metal using a chemical bath. This removes paint and lacquer and pretty much anything else. Do not put your face in it. The chemical bath essentially takes the wheel back to a blank canvas. If you were to try to repaint your wheels without stripping them first, the results would not be pretty. Once the wheels are stripped, they're checked over for any badly damaged area that requires special attention, like a deep scratch or nasty curb rash. These issues can then be fixed using sanding and welding techniques, and even a severely bent rim can be fixed using the proper machinery. Next, the wheel is placed in the oven and heated to around 200 degrees Celsius. This helps get rid of any air or oil trapped inside the wheel itself and is also crucial in helping the paint to stick. Once the wheel is up to temperature, it is painted immediately. The paint actually leaves the gun in the form of an ionized powder which clings to the surface of the hot wheel and immediately turns to a liquid. Then it's straight back in the oven to cure. Once complete, the powder coat takes on a lovely glass-like finish and provides a strong layer of protection for your wheels. Pros of powder coating: it looks great if done well, you can have pretty much any colour you want, and if looked after properly, they'll stay looking nice for a long time. Cons of powder coating: very few. It's effective and affordable, but the result isn't quite as special as the one you get from a diamond cut finish, in my opinion. So how does diamond cutting work? Well, first you have to go through all the steps of powder coating. So the wheel is stripped, repaired, heated, painted, and heated again. Once cooled, the wheel is placed into a very fancy computerized lathe, which essentially maps out the shape and pattern of the wheel and then cuts off the top layer of metal, which it turns into giant bags of death tinsel, like this. You can always spot a diamond cut wheel by the high shine finish and the fine circular grooves left by the lathe, just like you'd see on the bottom of a CD. Finally, the diamond cut wheels are coated with a protective lacquer and baked in the oven one final time to seal it. Pros of diamond cutting: it's the most premium looking finish there is and transforms the look of pretty much any car. Cons: it won't stay nice for quite as long as a regular powder coat, you don't have quite so many colour options, and it does cost a bit more. And there you have it. That was my very simple and hopefully accurate and helpful explanation. Me personally, I'm going to go for diamond cut finish on my Monza wheels. On these wheels in particular, the Monzas, they just look so good diamond cut because there is that huge flat surface available for diamond cutting. Worth noting, not all wheels can be diamond cut. You need a flat surface for the lathe to work on, so if your wheels are all very diagonal and angled, they might not be appropriate for it. Mine are very appropriate for it. Also, we're going to do a little personalization when the wheels get refurbished. I'll show you what we're going to do in a second. As well as having the big flat surface of my wheel re-diamond cut, re-lacquered, refurbished, we're going to have these inserts here painted in black. This is something I've seen on Golf GTI Monzas before. I don't know if it was a factory option. I think it was. Maybe for the Mark 6 and not the Mark... I'm sure one of you will correct me in the comments. Anyway, we're going silver wheels, black inserts here to really accentuate the diamond cut Monza surface. They're going to look unbelievable. I did think about just doing all black on the wheel because there's so many Golf GTIs on the road. It would be cool to make mine stand out a little bit, but I just thought I would live to regret that decision after a while. I think it's better to try and keep it looking fairly stock, and you really just can't beat that freshly diamond cut silver wheel with the black insert, so that's what we're doing. Right, I'm gonna leave the car here for a couple of days. I'm gonna get the train back to London, and I'll see you to collect my car very shortly. I can't wait.
3 days later.
Collection day, baby. It's Friday. I dropped my car off on Tuesday, and I'm about to arrive at Just Wheel Repair to collect my freshly refurbished Golf GTI with its newly diamond cut Monza wheels. I actually one-wheeled here from the station because I just couldn't wait, so I had to get here as quickly as I could. I am so excited to see the end result. The guys at Just Wheel Repair have been sending me progress pics of each step, but there's nothing quite like seeing it in the metal for the first time, is there? Let's go check it out. Okay, we are back at Just Wheel Repair, and would you look at this? There she is. Look at these freshly diamond cut wheels. So, as we mentioned, we've got the black inserts now, so the whole wheel was actually powder coated black, and then the front surface was sort of scratched off with a big spinny blade thing, or a lathe as it's actually known. I'll be totally honest with you, these guys were sending me progress pics of every step of the process of refurbishing my wheels, and when they sent me the picture of the wheels all black when they'd just been powder coated, they'd not been cut yet, I thought, have I made a mistake? Because they just looked incredible all black. Powder coating is a perfectly valid option if that's the route you want to go down, but if you're looking for that really high-end finish, there is no beating the diamond cut. I'm so glad that I chose diamond cutting, especially on these Monza wheels with this enormous surface area for the lathe to take the top layer off. They just look absolutely astonishing. Wow, chuffed. Oh, one thing I have noticed, gonna have to replace these the second I get home, because I mean that's really spoiling the whole thing now, isn't it? That won't do at all. But overall they've just lifted the look of the entire car. I was actually a bit worried that the car was going to look really scruffy compared to the wheels, but it's the opposite of that. You look at the car from a distance and your eyes are just drawn straight to the wheels. And there we have it, people. I am one very happy boy today. Ooh, Bentley. In for diamond cutting. Thank you to the guys at Just Wheel Repair. They did a fantastic job. I think I'm gonna have to sort the rest of my car out now, because those wheels deserve better. They look unbelievable, and the rest of the car is still quite scruffy. We'll deal with that later. For the time being, thank you to Just Wheel Repair. I hope if you're considering doing your wheels soon, this video was helpful in helping you decide which method is best for you. See you at the next one.